My name is Dario Crosetto, and I invite you to reflect on a dialogue and irrefutable data that I first reported in 2010. I have now updated the presentation to include 2020 data, and I have translated into 6 languages. From theory to practice, through the positive power of the dialogue. The inconsistency related to the most deadly and costly calamity, cancer, and many others, can be solved with a dialogue. From 2010 to 2020, world population increased by 12%, from 6.9 billion to 7.7 billion, while cancer death increased by 25%, from 8 million per year to 10 million per year. But we are told that cancer death continued to drop. Since 2000, the three-dimensional complete body screening 3D CBS invention could have saved more than 33 million lives and more than $10 trillion from cancer, but it has been suppressed. We are spending $2 trillion per year on research and development. Altogether, from the invention, $30 trillion were spent. No one can refute the ability of the 3D CBS to save lives and cost, but $0.00002 trillion were not provided to the inventors to prove his claim on a sample population. So we should go from theory to practice through the positive dialogue power, through the positive power of the dialogue, because the universe is the echo of our actions and our thoughts. Following is a brief dialogue between a Brazilian theologist, Leonardo Boff, and the Dalai Lama. Leonardo Boff is one of the renovators of the theology of freedom. Here is what Leonardo Boff is saying. In a roundtable discussion about religion and freedom, in which Dalai Lama and myself were participating at recess, I maliciously and also with interest asked him, "Your Holiness, what is the best religion?" I thought he would say the Tibetan Buddhism or the Oriental religions, much older than Christianity. Dalai Lama paused, smiled, and looked at me in the eye, which surprised me because I knew the malice contained in my question. And he answered, "The best religion is the one that gets you closest to God, is the one that makes you a better person." To get out of my embarrassment with such a wise answer, I asked, "What is it that makes me better?" He responded, "Whatever makes you more compassionate, more sensible, more detached, more loving, more humanitarian, more responsible, more ethical, the religion that will do that for you is the best religion." I was silent for a moment, marveling and even today thinking of his wise and irrefutable response. And he continued, "I'm not interested, my friend, about your religion or if you are religious or not. What really is important to me is your behavior in front of your peers, family, work, community, and in front of the world. Remember, the universe is the echo of our actions and our thoughts." Finally, he said, "Take care of your thoughts because they become words. Take care of your words because they will become actions. Take care of your actions because they will become habits. Take care of your habits because they will form your character. Take care of your character because it will be your destiny. And your destiny will be your life, and there is no religion higher than the truth. Answers we provide our peers, friends, and society that consciously and deliberately do not represent the truth, and behavior that is unethical, not responsible, contrary to its own mission, or perhaps even illegal, are roadblocks to solving many problems. These problems could be solved by identifying the behavioral contradiction and eliminating them by implementing the Dalai Lama message. The site CrosettoFoundation.org provides examples of how one peer's answers and behavior was able to damage the whole of society through his action and uh, inaction toward other peers. One of the more serious problems which has not been yet addressed is also analyzed in this website. These problems affect over 45% of the world population, prematurely takes 8 million lives per year, and cost everyone over $350 per year. This calamity is cancer. Many contradictions are justified in the name of freedom. However, freedom requires responsibility, respect for others, and increased participation and commitments to establish the truth, because the truth will guarantee freedom. Is it legitimate to claim freedom and privacy as justification for not providing truthful and honest answers when doing so causes damage to others? Is it being ethical and responsible when some scientists, public officers, decision makers, and citizens behave in this manner? Truth is achieved through dialogue, observation, and understanding the laws of nature, and providing honest answers based on the analysis of facts and data. Cancer is not solved by increasing funding, but by increasing efficiency, more life saved at a lower cost per life saved. First, show higher efficiency from experimental results on a sample population of 10,000, 100,000, a million, and only then increase funding. Asking people to give more funding for cancer without reducing cancer death is to their detriment, not to their advantage. The cost of basic food has only increased 4 times as much over the past 50 years, whereas the cost of cancer treatment has increased 100 times during the same period, and there was no reduction in cancer deaths. Heart disease, by comparison, was reduced by 64%. Cancer cost more than 500 billion per year in the 38 most industrialized countries in the world. The ability to compare the efficiency, the effectiveness of cancer research projects is key to reduce the waste of research dollars. The cancer comparison table at CrosettoFoundation.org/uploads/391.pdf has this functionality. It can quickly and easily identify projects to which funds have been assigned despite meager results in reducing cancer death, and is also the tool that can identify more efficient solutions which increase the number of lives saved and at a lower cost. It is time for a paradigm shift in cancer research. A starting point is to ask the researcher to justify their proposal by estimating the percentage of lives saved with their research. In order to identify those projects which have the highest potential, the first judge should be the researcher himself, who made his proposal, because they must be able to defend and support their claims with scientific argument before their colleagues. And the second judge will be the results in reduction of cancer death and cost from the experiments performed. How can we help to solve the cancer problem? First, by creating awareness through an honest dialogue focused on increasing the efficiency in reducing premature cancer deaths and lower costs for each life saved. This dialogue for the scientific truth to save lives will implement the saying of the Dalai Lama. When one is participating with consistent, sincere, and honest answers and is ready to admit and correct his own contradictions. Number two, by signing the petition at www.change.org/stopcancer. You will support the demand for estimating result in cancer death reduction and cost reduction upfront from researcher and decision maker who spend your taxpayer dollars, and then they should prove and confirm their theory with experimental results on a sample population. This slide from the National Cancer Institute reports the official data published by the Surveillance, Epidemiology and Results SEER, showing the leading causes of death in the United States in 2007 compared to 1975 as a percentage of all causes of death. Cancer, unfortunately, is among the leading causes of death. And the slide shows an increase from 19.2% in 1975 to 23.2% in 2007. Therefore, cancer deaths were increasing in the past and increased again 25% from 2010 to 2020 as detailed in the slide number 1. This updated data from 2010 to 2020 is shown in the upper blue rectangle in this slide. The lower rectangle reports a normalized percentage increase of 11.6% when taking into account the increased population. Send this message to all friends. The problem can be solved with everyone's participation. Who will be next? A premature cancer death occurs every 3 seconds, 8 million each year. Be the change you want to see in the world, as was said by Mahatma Gandhi. Change won't happen until consumers demand it. So participate. Sign the petition at www.change.org/stopcancer. If you don't send this today, tomorrow will be the same as yesterday, and everything will continue as in the past. Because if you are not asking for result for your money, you, your friends, family, grandchildren will continue to die prematurely of cancer. The time is now. So please visit the crosettofoundation.org for more information. Thank you.